From the campus of Sam Houston State University, it's Way Too Late with Chris Scroggins. Tonight, Chris welcomes from Sam Houston State Theater, Rachel Moore. And tonight's musical guest, the Rhythm Section. And now here he is, Chris Scroggins.
All right. Welcome to the Way Too Late show. Great to have you here. Tonight we got an awesome show for everybody. We have Miss Rachel Moore from the Sam Houston Theater Department, talented actress.
Very exciting.
On the way up. And Mr. D. King from the band The Rhythm Section. Very awesome band. I enjoy them thoroughly. But welcome to the show, folks. I hope y'all have had a great week. Some headlines in the news today. Miss Harriet Miers has withdrew her nomination for the Supreme Court.
That's a shame.
It is. President Bush still backs her, saying that she's highly qualified because she got 2 gold stars on her second grade essay, Why I Think America is Great. That's great. Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow is pregnant again. I know this is shocking news. She's having another baby, and she's trying to think of another name that is slightly less ridiculous than Apple. I'm feeling orange, but you really can't compare the two because they're apples and oranges. Pity laugh. I love it. Thank you. And other political news, Ben Bernanke is going to replace Alan Greenspan as head of the federal bank, and that's big news. That's a powerful position, second most powerful in the government. And Bush just took him barely over Reggie, the H&R Block guy. So that's very nice. That joke wasn't nice at all.
We'll probably have to edit that out later.
Yes, we'll put in laughing, so it'll look like y'all are laughing at stupid jokes. We like that. They don't still. Alrighty. Mariah Carey, this just hit the news. This is big news. She recently demanded that every hotel room she stays in put in a brand new toilet seat so that no other human being would have touched that seat before her.
Except, obviously, the guy that installs it.
Yeah,
so
of course.
Her plan is flawed.
Yeah, she's dumb. But anyway, I think that's a great, crucial news because you want a clean start because that's exactly where her albums always end up. Anyway. Also, elsewhere in news, Starbucks. Starbucks has started putting quotes from Rick Warren's book, A Purpose-Driven Life. Little pearls of wisdom to help people, get a spiritual uplift along with their physical slam of Java. Some would-be quotes on there that didn't quite make it. We actually obtained them from Starbucks HQ in Seattle.
I went in stealth.
Yeah, Michael stole them.
I did.
They thought he was a flaming liberal because of his Boston hat. All right. First one was actually from Sam Houston State Financial Aid Department. This quote says, "Missing info. You have 3 hours to comply." Which is a little pearl of wisdom. Also, Ben Affleck.
A big Red Sox fan,
Yeah,
by the way.
actually, Anyway, he actually submitted from a little pearl of wisdom was don't watch my movies, which is actually great advice from him. Kevin Federline also lended his. I know, seriously. Kevin Federline actually lended his wisdom, and this is his quote: "You don't have to work, just marry rich," which is great because he's lazy. That's the joke.
Because he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Snoop Dogg, actually a very wise guy, and one thing that he threw in there was "Dizzy Izzle for Sheezy my Kneezy Nog Bizzle," which is right there. I love it. He's smart. Tom DeLay, although he did get caught, he's actually kind of a smart guy. He said, "Don't litter," which is good advice. You never want to leave a paper trail, which is man. And to top it all off, the state of Florida collectively submitted some wisdom, and that would be "Don't live here." That would be "Don't live here."
He's just going to keep saying it till you laugh.
The state sucks. That's the joke. Anyway, all right. Well, tonight, amazing show. The laughs are coming, I promise. Just hang on, guys. Our first guest tonight is a very talented, I would venture to call her a starlet even, an upcoming star here on campus. Her name is Miss Rachel Moore. Let's give her a hand. All right, Rachel, great to have you on the show. Thanks for coming.
Well, it's great to be here.
Any trouble finding the studio?
Oh, a little bit, you know. I live in the theater department, so I was like, what? There's more to the campus? What?
Yeah, we're kind of in the bomb shelter. It's okay. If a nuke goes off, we're safe.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, Ms. Moore, where exactly are you from? Where's home?
Well, I was born in Houston, but now I call the Woodlands my home. That's where my mama lives.
Oh, that's good. It's a lovely place.
Yes, it is.
I hear it has woods. It's good.
A little bit, not a whole lot.
Yeah, and that's called pity laugh right there. I know I should laugh.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, why did you choose theater? What attracts you about theater?
Well, just ever since I could remember, I've loved to perform. I mean, I started performing before I was 1 year old. My mom said I came running down the hall doing this. So it's just ever since I could remember, that's something that I've done, and I decided I just might as well go ahead and try to do what I love as a career instead of doing something I hate and being bitter.
Yeah, you don't want to be bitter like the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Like I am right now because I'm on this show. Just kidding. So we hear that currently you are a part of a dinner theater down in Houston.
Yes, that's true.
What's that like?
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's called Mystery Cafe, and we have the audience in the play, actually, and we do a little bit of improv with it, but most of it is scripted. And the one that I'm currently in is called Let's Kill the Boss. And yeah.
That's pleasant.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And so we have an employee appreciation night, and so the audience comes in and they're like the employees of the company, and we treat them like we work with them and we know them, and then they get clues and they have to figure out who killed the boss, because the boss comes in with like a knife in his mouth and he's hung and he's poisoned and he's shot, and so that implicates everybody.
Wow. They're pretty vicious.
Yeah.
And thorough.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. That's nice. So do you ever get to like push around the guests, like push them downstairs or something? You know, make it really real for them. You know, like really make them bleed or something.
That's called a lawsuit. We can't really do that.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So who would you consider as like your most inspirational actor? Who inspired you to get into acting?
Oh, well, I've just always loved the classic actors. My favorite would have to be Grace Kelly.
No idea who that is.
She was Princess of Monaco. So yeah, she married a prince, and of course, you know what little girl doesn't want to marry a prince. So
I know I do.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We're on a level over here. Yeah, definitely. There's two of us that want to marry a prince. It's great.
Well, yeah. So I would say I'm gonna just kind of breeze past what you just said and just say that she's my favorite actress right now, even though she's dead. Yeah.
Oh, well that's a bummer.
Yeah.
So I guess I won't catch her.
Actually, there's a pretty interesting story about that. Her movie To Catch a Thief with Cary Grant, it's a Hitchcock movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's one part when she drives wildly along the mountainside of the French Riviera, and it's rumored that that's about the spot where she had a stroke and drove her car off, and that's what it ended up killing her. So.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So if the stroke didn't get her, the car wreck did.
Yes.
It's kind of like your dinner theater.
Yes.
Like
yes.
hang,
Very
stab,
thorough.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Also, tell us about the Chi Alpha drama team. What's the point of that? What's the goal there?
That's something that I just started up through Chi Alpha. I really want to do Christian entertainment, and that's just my focus right now. And I felt like that was just something that I should do. And so I started up the drama team. We haven't done any performances yet, but we're working on it.
All right. Well, thank you very much for being on the show tonight,
Thank you.
Rachel.
It was a pleasure.
It's a pleasure having you. All right, folks. After this little commercial break, we'll be right back with D. King and Winfield Williams from the rhythm section. We'll see you in just a few. All right. Welcome back to the show, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking around. Our next guests are two young men from the band The Rhythm Section. Let's welcome Mr. D. King and Winfield Williams to the show. Let's give them a hand. So tell me about your band, The Rhythm Section. How did that start?
We were suite mates, and we never really spoke to each other because we were different characters, you know.
Different. I would never have guessed that you two were
You know,
different.
yeah. Well, he wears the blazer and I do the sweater, you know.
That's right.
Gotcha.
But
Major difference.
anyways, he was playing. I just started playing guitar, and he was in there, and he was playing Bob Marley one day. So that was the attraction. I went in there and spoke to him, and then the rest is history.
That's awesome. Either one of you ever have dreadlocks?
No.
No.
No. I was just thinking Bob Marley. Anyway, he's a great guy. So would you both cite Bob Marley as a musical inspiration?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bob
Big time.
Marley, amongst others, yeah.
Well, who are some of those others? I can seem cool, name drop later.
Bob Marley,
Bob Dylan, Dave Matthews Band,
Janis Joplin,
The Band,
the White Stripes, Radiohead,
Radioheads,
Blake Moran, Steve Sosa, personal friends of ours.
Cat Power.
I've never heard of Cat Power.
She's cool.
She's on the internet.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. I thought it was a real cat. No.
She can be.
Yeah.
Iron and Wine.
Iron and Wine.
I do enjoy them. They're
Absolutely.
very nice.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Yes.
You like Simon and Garfunkel?
Yeah, they have great harmonies, you know.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
amazing.
We like to harmonize and pretend we're Simon and Garfunkel.
That's good. Well, that's awesome. So we can get a list of current and upcoming shows off your website, correct? It's www.therhythmsection.org.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for being on the show, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Rachel, thanks for being on the show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and from the cast and crew. We'll see you later. Rhythm Section is going to play us out. Good night, everybody.
Touring, oh yes, the touring. I wanna play every hole in the wall.